What up, dude? Everybody, what up, what up, what up? Good morning. Was it morning, afternoon? Whatever it is, honey. um, I do not know how this picture got blowed up like this. Blewed up like this. What's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. All right, let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. All right, I see we got Miss Dee Queen Sag, Miss Siller, Baby Peaches, Miss Davis, Miss Diane Jackson. I see we got Miss Jasmine. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Please make sure you hit the like button as you guys come on in. It is a free way of supporting the platform. So I do appreciate you all for being here. So listen, we're going to talk about I have about an hour. So we're going to talk about the Breakfast Club situation. Then we're going to also talk about Monique and Tyler Perry. And then we're also going to discuss the Kanye West situation, or what has him in the news for spiraling out. Okay. All right. So again, I appreciate you all for being here, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the things of the things. Okay. So let's go ahead and start off with what their child over there, Kanye West, Yee, whatever y'all wants to call him. Let's talk about what he got going on over there, because it is a mess. Okay, let's be very clear. It is a complete mess. Okay. So give me just a second here and we're gonna get into it. What's up, everybody coming in the room? What's going on? Hope you guys are well. All right. Let's see. Give me 1 second. We're gonna get it pulled up. Hold on. What's up, guys? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I know where I did see it at. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? I'm getting ready to share my screen with the whole Kanye West situation. So hold on. We're gonna talk about it. Everybody talking about prayers up. Uh okay. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not praying, but my God, today. Dang, where is it? Okay, listen. So Kanye West, a lot of people are saying that some people believe that it's Kanye West. Some people believe, they keep saying it's AI, right? So he goes on this tangent, right? And he said he thought about, one of the things he said was he thought about unaliving himself at least once a month ever since his mom passed away. And he said he always blames himself. Okay, I can get that, sir. But all of this coming out, calling them folks child, the R word, the word that we should not be using, is insane. Okay, let's be very clear about it. You walking around here saying that them people kids is special needs, but you didn't use special needs. You used the R word. Okay. Number one, I'm triggered by it because I feel like it ain't necessary. That's first and foremost. Okay. That's first and foremost. It's not necessary. Number two, okay. I don't want to hear nothing when these folks come out here and possibly say something to you about messing with their kids. I don't want to hear it. Because, sir, here it is. I found it. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Yeah, his mind left when his mom passed away, unfortunately. It's absolutely insane. It's ridiculous. Okay, so here we go right here. So he starts, most of the people they're saying social media is criticizing him. But again, I think that the kids should be off limits. Now he wrong and a piece of shit for calling that them children whatever he said. It was wrong. It was absolutely wrong. Okay. It's not right. Now somebody come over there, okay? Somebody comes over there, it'll be a problem. If somebody has something to say to him, it'll be a big issue, right? If somebody says something about him and his children, it'll be a big issue, right? They're gonna make a big deal out of it, right? Nigga, you have absolutely lost your mind. And you need to find it. Come talk to me when you find your mind that you done lost. Okay? This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. So anyway, most of the people aren't here for it. Most of the people aren't here for it. And it's not even the fact of the Beehive coming out and speaking because it's Beyonce's children. No, you shouldn't be saying that about nobody kids, period. Period, point blank. I was getting ready to say the same thing. Yeah, like it's just ridiculous. Like you can't even make that right. There's nothing that you can do to make what he's doing right. Okay. You are absolutely sick and disgusting. And so you need to go find you some help. Quit coming down here to the internet telling us how many times you got ready to unalive yourself. Are you crazy? All right, let's get into the next story, child. I'm not spending too much time on these people today. All right. So let's go ahead and get into Iman and Teyana Taylor. Okay. Now last week we heard that they did settle. Um it looks like Teyana Taylor got a really, 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 really good settlement. Okay. And it was said that one of the reasons why the prenuptial agreement or why things weren't split in half was because he absolutely um there was a no cheating, no infidelity clause in there, and unfortunately, that's what he did. So the prenup becomes null and void. Okay, and so Teyana got a really good big win. But child, I saw this and thought this was interesting. Now Teyana Taylor's legal team is pushing for her ex-husband Iman Shumpert to be jailed for contempt, accusing him of leaking sealed divorce documents to the media. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, Teyana claims the leak fueled misleading reports about their divorce, sparking social media backlash against her. Now, Teyana clarifies that there was no settlement. And the court divided assets. Awarding her vehicles, including a tour bus that she paid for and 4 properties, while Iman received 3, including a Miami condo that he had gifted her. Now, she believes the leak was strategically timed to promote Iman's new rap song, suggesting that he used their divorce drama for publicity. I mean, he was the first person to come out here with the bullshit. I mean, come on now. We're not going to act like that. He was the very first person to come out here with that. So she's saying that there is no settlement that was involved, that they did split the assets in the middle. Okay. So I guess I do know that again they said that they could not honor the prenup again because you know, he committed infidelity allegedly. Okay, but again, I still think this is a good win for her because she still gets to keep her businesses. She still gets to keep what's hers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here for it. She still gets to keep what's hers. Now she's asking for jail time because she feels like that he has leaked out the information. She feels like it was strategic because it was right around or is right around the time when his album is getting ready or song is getting ready to come out. Iman, I really think you fumbled, sir. You fumbled, and you fumbled hard. You fumbled hard, dog. Oh, you fumbled hard, dog. You fumbled hard. Yeah, you fumbled pretty hard with that one. Okay, you fumbled. Now I'm gonna talk about this bush right here. I think that this is very strategic, honey. Um, listen, if the peoples is happy, the peoples is happy. But this right here, if this ain't strategic as I don't know what. Now, isn't it quite interesting that those tapes came out, and then now all of a sudden y'all done tied the knot secretly, allegedly? Hmm. Now I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. But I've tried to give Jonathan Majors the benefit of the doubt. But, sir, you admitted to strangling that lady on that telephone call, okay, on that recording. I just can't help but think that this is part of who you are. And I know, granted, he came out the other day. Listen, I don't advocate for anybody being violated, and allegedly he stated that that's what happened for men and women. I just think all of that is very strategic. I think all of this is strategic. I do. Again, I could be the only one that possibly thinks that, and if I'm wrong, I will come back down here and say that I'm wrong. But this gives me very much so, I need to be able to get back in there, get the bag. And once I get the bag, then I'm going to toss her to the wayside too. And yeah, her, I'm speaking about Meagan Good. Now, again, this is just my opinion. This is just what I feel based off of how they are out in the public or whatever that they're doing. But I engaged for 4 months, and then all of a sudden, y'all have gotten married secretly. Those recordings came out about 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Well, what's the Inquirer had been having the recordings. They just released it, and the blogs just picked it up a couple days ago. But they've been having that recording for about a week or two. Listen, Meagan, please, baby, the next platform you go on, please just wink. Just wink. Just wink. I've tried with Jonathan Majors, but I feel like I feel like what he's doing now is just extremely strategic, or he's trying to be strategic, but I can I could peep game. And I don't know. Again, timing is everything, and I just feel like the timing of that is completely out of the wazoo. Speaking of timing, let's talk about it. We did talk about this briefly yesterday for a moment. And I think my stance is still the same. I really do. I think my stance is absolutely still the same when it comes to this Tyler Perry and Monique situation. Do I think that Monique had great points? Absolutely. Do I think that Monique's timing was off? I find that her timing every time to be off. Do I feel like she should let things go? I do. Um, I think again, I feel several different ways about this, because I just don't feel like you wanted an apology all this many years later. You can't honestly think that it'll be genuine. You can't honestly think that you're going to gain anything from continuously. This is what you're doing. You're holding you back, Mo. Let's just be for real. You holding you back. You're not holding that man back, because that man is steady producing and doing whatever he needs to do. Granted, am I saying that he's perfect? No, I'm not. But again, this is holding you back. I would focus on the opportunities in front of me, keep on moving and keep on going. Because, ma'am, again, it is not going to be very genuine if you're waiting on an apology 10 years. It's been 10 years almost, and you're waiting on an apology that you're not gonna get. And again, if you do get it, in my opinion, it wouldn't be genuine. Yeah, like, I think for me, you coming out here just begging him for an apology, in my opinion, because that's what you're doing at this point. That's what you're doing at this point. Now I do I know a lot of people were saying that uh um you know, here's my thing. I wish that we wouldn't have made this about Angie in any way. I think that there is enough conspiracy going on. I think there is enough mudslinging going on when it comes to Angie's death that I don't think that we need to add to it. And I get that it's not necessarily about Angie. I get it. But I think you should have waited a couple weeks or something like that, because there's so much going on the internet when it comes to Angie Stone's passing, that I think that right now it is still sensitive to say her name, to include her name. It's sensitive. So I think that the timing is wrong. And again, this is just my opinion. Y'all don't got to agree with me. I promise you don't. But to me, the timing is wrong. Um, Again, like I say, I think that there are things surrounding um Angie Stone's passing that makes this, it really makes the timing wrong. It does. Okay. I really um hmm, what I can say again, I feel like in that letter she had good points. I feel like a lot of times she have good points. I do, but I feel like it gets lost in the sauce, especially the timing that she chooses to come out and speak on these things. That also has a huge impact in it. And so, Mo, I just need you and Sydney to go work on what you and Sydney need to work on. You've worked with some amazing people after Tyler Perry has allegedly said what he said. Again, I'm not condoning it, because I do think it's a bit hypocritical, right? I do. But in the same breath and in the same token, mama, you got to take some accountability. You got to let this thing go, because you are not going to be able to continue to prosper, continue to succeed in anything that you want to do, because you're still harboring over something that neither Oprah nor Tyler Perry are going to apologize for. Just my take on it. All right, moving on, honey. I'm not gonna spend too much time again on these things. It's just how I feel on those. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into um this Breakfast Club fiasco. Okay. The first thing that I want to say before I get really deep into it is, for me, today was nothing but gaslighting and passive aggressiveness coming from all angles. The men were gaslighting the women, and the women were being extremely passive aggressive. And again, this is just my opinion based off of what I heard. Jess Hilarious decided to go live last night. And at first, she stated that she was angry with Lauren because Lauren came in to fill her spot. And it was a choice by Jess Hilarious for Lauren to fill the spot while she was on maternity leave. Um, Lauren, their thing with Lauren, or Jess's thing with Lauren, is like, oh my gosh, Lauren, when you talk, you cut me off. Jess Hilarious is also saying that they had an agreement prior to, and when she came back, the agreement was gone. Lauren was doing Jess with the mess. Jess felt some type of way about it. I'm not a fan of Jess Hilarious. I'm not. But if I'm fair, both of these women were being passive aggressive to each other. Then when they have a conversation, one is saying, "Oh, I told you this. I put you to the side and told you this," and the other one saying, "I don't remember you telling me that." like, to me, again, it was a bunch of, now these two ladies could have talked this thing out. DJ Envy got all activated talking about, oh, you let the internet, get in the way of what we got going on over here. I mean, Envy, there's times where you have used the internet for stuff that you dealing with, so I get it. I get where Jess is coming from, and I get where Lauren is coming from. I just feel like, again, while you're saying, oh, she should be focused, or she shouldn't focus on the comments or focus on anything that's going on online, Just Hilarious is used to an online chatter about her. This ain't her first rodeo. When I tell y'all I'm not a fan of Just Hilarious, I'm not. But I can see a bit of where she was coming from. Okay. The people call what she did crashing out. Do I think that she should have came down here and put us in the group chat? No, I don't. I think that this stuff should have been handled behind the scenes. And they was trying to use that this morning. Well, y'all say y'all want to see resolve, and y'all blah 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 and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, girl, please. Charlamagne and DJ Envy, in my opinion, was gaslighting the hell out of her. Now, Jess, here's what I got to say to you. There's no day on this good damn green earth that we live on that you think you about to tell me to shut up or hush, and you don't think that that is gonna get to me, or I feel. Now I'm different from Lauren, because Jess, I'd have got your ass together right then and there. Who the fuck do you think you talking to telling me to shut up? They would have had a good rating that day, because that would have made clippings. It'd have been everywhere. Who is you talking to? Now, Jess is saying that Charlamagne the God was the one who told her to do that. You're crazy for doing it. And then you're crazy for telling this girl on the air, she's telling you, oh, I feel some type of way about you telling me to shut up. She gonna say, oh, well, why you never told me that? Jess, are you stupid? You're not gonna allow nobody to tell you to shut up on the air? What? I was with Lauren. Lauren said I'm a grown woman. My own mama don't even tell me to shut up. So again, for me, when it comes to Jess, girl, you can't be like, oh, shut up, and then turn around and say, oh, well, why you didn't say nothing to me about it? Are you crazy? Again, there are no good day you're going to ever tell me to shut up and then expect me not to feel no type of way about it. Now, Lauren, on the other hand, she does speak over people. She does. And I get that it could probably be aggravating, but it ain't aggravating enough for you to tell me to shut up on air. So again, to me, I felt like the men were gaslighting them. I felt like both of these women, in my opinion, while they're trying to discuss these topics, they are being passive aggressive. And to me, I don't think there's going to be any resolve with these two men sitting at a table, or with even the people behind the scenes. There's not going to be any resolve. Just like, so the conversation that they had today, in my opinion, I don't think that there's going to be any resolve unless they decide to go sit down with each other, have a grown woman conversation, and are able to move past it. A lot of people are absolutely saying, well, this morning earlier, I was listening to, shout out to Jamie, that's me. And I saw a lot of people saying, I'm team such and such, and I'm team such and such. I don't have no team when it comes to these two. To me, it ain't about a team. It's about the fact that y'all can coexist and do a job together. Lauren is a producer. Here is Jess Hilarious, who actually has the third co-host spot for the Breakfast Club. So again, for me, it's not about me choosing a side. I can look at all angles and see where they may be right, see where also I feel like they're wrong. I feel like Jess Hilarious need to grow up. She not funny. Now, let's get into Corey. I think that the reason why Jess Hilarious came down here to the internet the way she did was because of Corey. Because of what Corey said and what Corey did. Corey be out of line with his delivery. Now, a lot of people was agreeing with what he was saying, but his delivery is so off-putting. It's always been that way. And they've been beefing for years. So for me, again, I think that that's why she brought it to the internet. Do I agree that she shouldn't have brought it to the internet? Absolutely. But I feel like that's what made her do it. I feel like that's what made her snap. And I feel like that's what made her go for it. She then was saying that it ain't about Lauren. Well, I mean, if I was Lauren, I would have took it that way. Again, perception is everything. So I feel like here, I do feel like it's a bunch of bullshit going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, right? Which is why I feel like they should have had this conversation behind the scenes. Y'all sitting up talking about it and then gonna gaslight us talking about, oh my God, but y'all always say y'all want stuff, you know. Well, again, we wouldn't have known nothing about it had Jess Hilarious not come down here. It would have just been an opinion if it would have stayed with the Corey. Again, his delivery is horrible. But that's literally what it would have been. Again, I hope that they can coexist and fix this situation because I feel like there are people who do like Jess Hilarious. I'm not one of them though. And I feel like there are people who like Lauren. First of all, I don't watch The Breakfast Club enough to be able to tell you who I like and who I don't like. Besides the fact that Charlamagne gets on my damn nerves sometimes, and so do DJ Envy. And Jess Hilarious is just not hilarious to me. And I have already felt the way about her before she got on The Breakfast Club. So, you know, again, that's just how I feel about it. That's just how I feel about the situation. I feel like Jess, again, we wouldn't be here for that. But and then also too, like Charlamagne, this is why I say Charlamagne gotta grow up. He wasn't taking nothing serious. Everything ain't no joke, boy. Everything ain't no joke, boy. He sitting there don't want to laugh and not taking nothing serious. This is what you wanted. This is absolutely what Charlamagne wanted. This is what Charlamagne wanted. Yeah. I do believe Jess Hilarious has a mean spirit. I agree with you. I only watch Lauren's clips from the show. What's up, T.A. Cole? What's up, Brittany? What's going on, Terry? What's up? Lovely 31 Blueprint. What's up, y'all? This is a quick tip in. But again, I just feel like hopefully they're able to work it out. I'm not team nobody in this situation because I feel like they were being gaslit. I feel like both women were being gaslit, and I also feel like they were being passive aggressive. So I'm not team nobody. I'm team get this bag together and win together. And I'm gonna also say this too. Just hilarious. Another thing you need to quit doing. Okay, we get it. You saying that you gave her the opportunity to come on and replace your spot while you were on maternity leave. Okay, cool, cute. We got it. You don't got to keep repeating that shit. And I would tell you too to your face, okay, girl, I get it. You ain't got to keep saying that. I can't stand when folks keep saying stuff like that. You got this because of me. You got this because of this. You got this because of this. Okay, damn it. I heard you the first damn time. And if I thanked you, you do not got to keep repeating yourself. I don't like when people do that. I get it. We heard you the first time. So just hilarious. Stop saying that. We get it. And I saw some people sometimes you gotta remind the people. No, well, you don't gotta remind us. And you really don't have to keep reminding her. They are very aware. You don't gotta, in my opinion, you don't gotta keep reminding people that you helped them along the way. You don't gotta keep reminding folks of that. If it came from where it needed to come from, you don't have to keep reminding people. If you truly wanted to see her win and you truly wanted to give her an opportunity, you don't gotta keep damn repeating that. Yeah, that's how I felt too. That's why I say you ain't got to keep saying that. Hey, Ray 8405, I truly believe deep down inside he actually hates women. Oh, you talking about Corey? Yeah, I listen. You just do not got to keep doing that. I don't think it's cool. Okay, I think Lauren understands and knows that. Anyway, listen. I hope they all get it together over there because y'all got a bag to get. Oh, Charlemagne. I don't. He was irritating me. He was irritating me. If y'all want to hear the clip, I'm not playing the clip because the Breakfast Club always gets me. Always. I kid you not. They always get me, even if I play the audio. I learned my lesson with them. But again, I think it's all crazy, and I think it's crazy that y'all brought it down here to the internet. Just hilarious. You could have just let Corey feel the way that Corey feels. Y'all been beefing forever. If you say you don't really care about what he say, then just go on. Here's another thing when it comes to Just Hilarious. Just you already got your people who like you. You got a lot of people who don't like you, but you got some fans. You got some people who really do actually like you, who listen and tune into the Breakfast Club because you got it. Now you ain't got to like her to know that or not. You know what I'm saying? To me, I'm not a fan. She's not funny to me. But what I'm saying is you don't necessarily have to get on and respond to those things because again, this is coming from somebody you've been beefing with forever. And for that to allow a thing to be triggered in you to where then now you are coming against another woman in that space. And again, I get it. The tension was kind of high before that, but I bam, you gotta chill out. But all y'all gotta chill out over there. Okay, just chill out. So anyway, y'all, this was a quick live. Again, I just want to tap in, talk to y'all about these few topics. I still feel the way I feel about Monique and the Tyler Perry situation, the Kanye West situation. You know, again, I said some people are saying that it's AI. Some people are saying that it was him. I believe it was actually him. I do believe he also needs to go get some help. It's okay. Go get some help because that's what you need. You need a little help. All right. So listen, y'all make sure y'all bang that like button. Don't forget to bang that like button. I appreciate you all for tuning in. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed. I allow y'all to sound off in the chat and give your true thoughts and feelings about whatever topic we are discussing. And I'm listen, I'm here for it. I didn't see your comment, Andre. Hey, what's going on? I put it up there though. Corey Holcomb is ignorant, misogynistic, and not funny. He's not. He's not. We all think, yeah, he definitely needs some help. Folks gonna lose their jobs, repping their hood. Nobody give about Baltimore. You know, I said, let me just say this. Let me say this. I don't understand. Rep your hood, right? Rep your hood. But you being from Baltimore, you do understand that somebody from Atlanta can still beat your ass. You do realize somebody from Miami can still put them like. I don't understand why y'all. Again, I understand repping your hood. Okay, I understand if you had to grow up in the hood fighting in your hood defending yourself. I get all of that. But baby, just because you from Brooklyn, don't mean you can't get your Brooklyn whooped. Okay, just because you from Baltimore don't mean you can't get your Baltimore whooped. Okay, just for you from DC don't mean you can't get your DC whooped. Just because you from Texas don't mean you can't get your Texas whooped. Just because you from Florida don't mean that you can't get your Florida whooped. Okay, I just really don't understand why people be saying that. That one pastor lady, I'm from Brooklyn with 2 O's, and I beat your ma'am. You do know that there's somebody that can travel to Brooklyn and beat your right. Okay, so y'all can hang all that stuff up. Again, I get repping your hood. I get repping what's yours. I get that. Okay. But please don't let it be. Please don't let it be that wherever you from, you get your whoop because you was repping too hard. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, I hope y'all have a good hump day. Okay, have a good hump day. Thank you all for tuning in. What's up, Kelly? Again, and I hope you all have a magnificent day. Late to the party. Jess may be dealing with postpartum issues, not excusing her, but just trying to provide context to consider. Thank you for that, God's child. I think for me, I see it all kind of ways, and I'm not even discrediting, and this is coming from a person who's not a fan of her at all. I'm not even discrediting how Jess may feel. I'm not, because it do seem like it was some shady stuff that was going on behind the scenes, and she could possibly be going through that. Same with Lauren. My thing again is I'm team nobody. I just want both of y'all to get to the bag. Gonna do what y'all gotta do. Show that black women can work together. Show that black, especially in radio, especially all these things. You got these podcasts and everything breaking down because people are feeling some type of way. I feel like if y'all nip this in the bud, go out, have a mimosa or two, nip this in the bud, come on back to work, come as a force, and make this happen. That's what I want to see. Is it gonna happen? Probably not. But that's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all have a good day, and I will be sure to talk with you all.